to Robin's Authentic Wellness. I am Robin Carlion, and I am here to do your weekly energy reading. And this is from Monday, February the 22nd to Sunday, February the 28th. So this is the last week of February that I am pulling our energy cards for. I'm just going to throw these around here. And so picking one card of what our energy will be. That was 4, so I'm not going to select those 4. I'm going to wait for 1. If 2 pops out, that's okay, but here we go. Here we are. Okay. Okay, so we received freedom release. So we have received this before, and I believe it would have been for a full moon. I don't think it was the last one, but one of the most recent full moons that we've had, possibly for January. So freedom release, definitely. So we are always, just fix that there. We are always feeling, we are always, I want to say this right. There is always the need to release. There is always the need to let go. And we are at different stages. So for releasing at different stages, what I mean is that a month could go by and you may have done a lot of self inner work. And then a month later, you don't feel the same way, so you can release that. So there's different stages. So there's different stages as in you raise your vibration and you are ascending higher. And so with past beliefs or past programming, you may be releasing. So that's what I mean by freedom and release, more so the release. From the release, you feel that freedom. So I'm going to read the back. I don't have my glasses with me, so bear with me. Okay, so freedom comes when we let go of control, or at least the deceptive feeling that we are in control. I'm going to stop there for a sec. So when we feel like we're in control, we're being guided. At least that's what I believe. I believe that we are being guided by a higher power. And yes, we can veer off onto the path that we're not supposed to go onto. And what usually happens when we go down that path is that things don't tend to work out. It might not show that at first, but it will start falling apart. And then you feel that it's no longer working. You may stay longer than intended, but eventually you are going to see the major signs, whether you see the little signs, whether you see it right away, or whether it takes you a while to see it, which is totally fine, because that's part of the learning. That's part of the process. So when we suffer in things that we have experienced, releasing that suffering. But from that suffering, we learn. We learn and we gain strength. We gain knowledge. Excuse me. Whew. It's a tickle in my throat. Okay. All right, so continuing. An incredible sense of release can come from stepping back, taking a break, giving it up to the universe and letting it be. Sometimes a new solution appears. Sometimes the problem disappears altogether. Sometimes the situation changes and requires a totally new approach, or it resolves itself on its own. Let's focus on letting go of unnecessary things that weigh us down. Let's feel the tremendous power of the release and freedom of detachment. And here's our affirmation. I am letting go of what needs to be released. I am free and open. I embrace all possibilities. What an amazing card. And it's the perfect time when we are at the end of a month. We're in the last week, and we can take a look at how our month has gone, what we've learned, what we have released, and what we are going to write down and what we are going to focus on and practice releasing. So practicing that release. So the full moon is when, I was going to say when people typically release, sure, but releasing can be done at any time. So it doesn't just have to be the full moon. The full moon is a very, very powerful energy to release in, but you can release any time you want. And I suggest journaling. I suggest writing it down. Actually, I have just some blank paper here. It doesn't have to be lined paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy at all. Just some plain blank paper, some from the printer or wherever. And just write it down, rip it up, put it in water, burn it safely. However you want to release that. But get it out. Get it out of your system. Release it. Give it to God. Give it to the universe. Let it go. There are so many things that we're holding on to. We're going through a massive transition right now. A massive transition. Moving from the Piscean energy to the Aquarian energy. We are in the Aquarian energy. There is that transition that we're going through. Anytime that there's a transition, there is chaos, pain, confusion, all sorts of different emotions. There's so many, but definitely discomfort and like, what the heck is going on? Or why am I feeling this way? Or wow, I don't feel that way anymore. So there's just a whole spectrum of emotions that you can feel, from positive to negative, but releasing is such a huge part of growth and moving forward and raising your vibration. So that is your message for the last week of February, the 22nd to the 28th. And that is, once more, the affirmation: I am letting go of what needs to be released. I am free and open. I embrace all possibilities. I will put the affirmation below. I won't forget. And I thank you very much for watching, and I love you all. Thank you so much. Mwah. Have a gorgeous, beautiful week. Bye.